Well, welcome to EricDoordash. If you're wondering how we found ourselves here in Carbondale watching someone ride on the back of a truck, well, you're just going to have to stay tuned and find out. Because it's going to be an interesting episode, to say the least.
First you hear the screams, and then you hear the giggling. Dada home from work, Dada on the scene, it's about a thing. Dada takes him out to swing, oh yeah, you better believe. Dada pushing him on the swing, and Dada gonna sing. Dada sings the ABCs, and Dada sings the 1, 2, 3s. It's a Dada thing. It's a Dada thing. It's a Dada thing. Nana used to say she was a dog one day. She was telling a joke and a little bloke didn't pull away. Nana was pretending to bark, Nana was pretending to bite. Nana sure did put one hell of a fright when Nana accidentally ended up biting him. Nana never told that joke again after that day. It was all honk honk, rattle rattle, crash beep beep, and video games. It was a Nana thing. 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 It was another thing. With Papa and lost loved ones that we will never forget. We used to go hunting and fishing, and every now and then Papa would call up Mater the tailor, and we would go camping. And with his beautiful sister, may she rest in peace, we would even go frog gigging. It was a Papa thing. 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 Going hiking, oh yeah, adventuring. I'm gonna follow the streams, getting into anything, exploring everything. It is a Dada thing. Always getting into trouble, always got money on the double. It's a Dada thing. It's a Dada thing. It's a Dada thing. It's a Dada thing. It's a Dada thing.
Well, good morning and welcome back to what is obviously going to be another fantastic episode here on EricDoordash. Hello, Farm Kitty. You need to move out from in front of my car because I'm about to go down this hill and head to town and start trying to make some money. On Grubhub, of course, because we're on our premier Grubhub challenge until Monday. So enjoy 100% acceptance rate Grubhub shenanigans. If you are just tuning in and you are new to the series, I'll go ahead and explain to you what's going on as I go down the hill and try not to run over my cat. You see what is happening. The cat's on the porch. It's out of the way. What is happening is we have reached premier status on Grubhub. Now to do this, you have to accept 100% of every order offered to you. It claims you'll have a chance for higher paying offers. I haven't seen any. And it also says you'll have a chance for catering orders. I haven't seen any. So we are gonna, finish out what will be our second week of Premier Grubhub and see what it's all about, guys. Now, when you are on the block, when you're on the schedule on Grubhub, they guarantee you minimum wage for each hour that you work. At the end of your shift, it will calculate all those hours, and if you made below minimum wage, it will even it out. That means you do not get paid for a $0 hour if you make more money later in the day and your average was over $11 an hour. $0 hours only pay you if you somehow make less than $11 an hour. So with that being said, we are going to head in town, wait around, see if we get our first order or not. And if it takes 8 or 9 hours to get our first order like it did the other day, then we might just collect the $11 an hour. However, if we do pretty good in our first few hours, I'll just try hard and I will drive all over the place like I did yesterday, and we'll try to make some money. Usually I end at $140 if I'm making $11 an hour at the end of my 12 and a half hour shift. But yesterday we ended at $170. That means we made, what, $13 an hour? Shit was crazy. Make sure you check it out. Further ado, we're going to head down the road. We're going to start Grubhubbing. Guys, we left with plenty of time to get there, but for some reason I feel like I'm forgetting something, and I don't know what it is. Am I forgetting something? Is there something I've been doing every morning that I just haven't done yet this morning? What is it, guys? What am I forgetting? Ah! I need to water my plant! I need to water my baby moss. I'm forgetting to water my baby moss. Oh my god. Look, I've seen a couple muddy puddles and some potholes along this road. I think there's one coming up. It might be my last effort to get some natural occurring moss food. This one should work. It just almost broke my tire. There we go, my baby moss. Getting all the nutrients it needs. It's like chocolate milk. Every kid likes chocolate milk in the morning. How you doing, baby moss? Oh yeah, nice and healthy, guys. I'm a good moss daddy. I could have got some fresher water, but I'm not willing to wade down into the ditch here. Anyway, let's get going. Well, okay, we're gonna start the day right. We're just driving straight north all the way from Buncombe towards Heron, and then towards Carterville to the west. You see, we got this order here at McDonald's, $16 to start our day. Hopefully this is gonna continue. I'd like to have an actual good day where I make over 200 and I'm just like nonstop getting good orders, but it hasn't happened in the past 2 weeks, which is, I mean, it's just good. You know, it's not often you get an order as you're over here by the Lions Den. It's a adult sex store. I was just driving by. We have arrived. My plant slid across the windshield when I made a turn. Perhaps chocolate milk weighs more than normal pond water. Anyway, we're here at McDonald's now, and I would just like to point out how the hotspot I saw at Carterville, that ended up giving me this order that I definitely wouldn't have headed towards if I wouldn't have got this order, because hotspots aren't trustworthy. Look at this hotspot. It is showing this hotspot even though I have the order already and I'm at the store. It's still showing a hotspot. Imagine you just drove 10 miles to a store because there's a hotspot just to try and get an order that there's been a Grubhubber on for 20 minutes. That's why I don't trust hotspots. I'm not going to zip these up and crush the shit out of these bags just to drive 2 blocks. Almost positive the fact that they have drinks with ice cubes in them bagged in the exact same bag as the food, it's almost impossible for me zipping that up to help in any way. That's just my opinion. It is now 9:05. I am back in Marion because I saw this hot spot. But that's okay because we got an order here at Chick-fil-A. All right, we got our order. I was able to say hello to an old co-worker that I used to work at Fazoli's with. You know, he's working the register here at Chick-fil-A. And at Fazoli's, the whole time I worked there, he refused to use the register. Said he couldn't do it, didn't know how. And it's funny, I really liked the guy, but it used to make me so mad. Like, what are we doing with this guy? And it's one of those places where you get so slow, you pretty much send everyone home but 2 people and run the store some nights. And you have to keep that extra person because he's claiming he can't do the register. And you could do register and front counter with 1 person, but since he's refusing to do register, he's just doing lobby out there running food when 1 person could do everything. And he used to drive me crazy. Now he's here using the register. But I told him I was proud of him. I was like, man, I'm glad to see you using the register. I told them I ratted him out to the managers at Fazoli's, though. I was like, I ratted you out, bro, because if you ever go back there, they're going to make you use that register now. I'd let them know that you are able to do it. He's like, oh, man. I'm like, yeah, it's not happening anymore. He's quit and went back to Fazoli's like 3 or 4 times now. So I had to make sure. I had to let him know. Sounds familiar. Looks familiar. Oh boy. I waited inside staring at a bag on a counter for 30 minutes, man. And then they finally hand me the bag. It has no stickers on it. And I get outside, I'm looking in the bag, and it has no fries in it either. 30 minutes, and I had to go back inside for half my order. Like, I'm not trying to point fingers, but my old coworker was the one who handed me the bag. Well, ain't that something? It's 10:56. We just dropped off our Chick-fil-A and got a Subway order going to Heron. We're making another $7. You know, it started off okay. It's unfortunate that, in case I didn't tell you guys, we had a $0 hour and I took a nappy in my car. And then we got this Chick-fil-A order, and now we're on this Subway order. All right, I went to shut the car off, but it's already off. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Hello, we are here at Tequila's picking up a $16 order. They had it ready when we got in there, believe it or not. And as we were walking in, we got this order for $4 added on, going to Arby's, which is right over there. Let's go. Guys, I overshot and I drove past where I needed to go. You know, whatever. Abandoned church. Check. Cans of gasoline, check. Angry dog, check. Alright, Grubhub has brought us to Taco John's. Awesome stuff. So, as we are on our way to this delivery, we got this order here. Bloop. At Chili's. So we're gonna head into Carbondale now. Bada bing, bada boom. It is now 2:11. We saw a hotspot in Carbondale, and then we got an order at the hotspot in Carbondale, and that happened to be here at Panera. "10 minutes has never flown by so slow." It is now 3:35. Chocolate milk muddy moss has gotten our dash a little dirty. And what else, guys? Oh yeah, we just got a $16 or $15 order at China Walk, and then got a $2 add-on at the same China Walk. Lucky for us, we got the add-on before hitting arrive at store, because Grubhub is glitched, and if you get an add-on at the exact same store after you've already hit arrived at store, you cannot hit confirm pickup on the order, and you have to do the drop-off and then call support to have them complete the delivery. Damn. I'm glad that didn't happen this time. Well, 30 minutes later, we have both our orders. What took so long? Well, honestly, I don't know. Let's go. Alright, while I'm on the second delivery, I already delivered the first one, and I may or may not have pulled past the driveway and had to reverse and then turn around down the road. It happens to the best of us. Wow, look at this, guys. Not only do I get to go back to the exact place that just kept me waiting for 30 minutes for a $2 order, but I also get to go 20 miles for $8. Whoa, yeah. What the fuck am I watching, dude?
In a quarter mile, turn right onto East Grand Avenue.
Is there really someone just riding on the back of this truck? What the fuck? Dude. What the fuck? Bro, what the fuck? Well, I just dropped off my China Walk. I'm a little shaken up by what I saw on my way to pick up the China Walk. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this situation, but I pulled my phone out and I started recording. I noticed someone hanging off the back of a vehicle in front of me, and then as I tried to speed up to see what was happening, they fell off the back of the vehicle. I don't know if their pants were down before or after falling off the vehicle, but definitely had their pants down when I pulled up, almost running them over. I slammed on my brakes, but it was pretty close. Yeah, I called 911. There was people helping out, and I'm like, I'm not a doctor. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I already called 911, let them know what happened. So, some people started waving me on, asking me if I need to get out, and I was like, yeah, I do. So I got out of there, but I did the right thing, called 911 and everything, but I was messed up. I don't know. It looked like a young, darker skinned female. I don't know. Looked like she was probably in her young 20s. Not sure what was going on, but the lady that ran to help her yelled if anyone had Narcan. So I don't know if she thinks she just passed out the road. I don't know if she even saw her falling off of the back of the vehicle, because they were behind me. So who knows? Who knows? Well, I'm a little shaken up about it, but we just finished our drop off, and across the street was this morgue, It's as close to a church as I could get, so I went in and just stopped and said a prayer for that lady. And yeah, we're gonna get on our way. Well, after recovering mentally, we got an order here at Wendy's. And I am excited to make $4. Anywho, it is 6:02. We dropped that off, and now we're on our way to Marion. That's right. We got a batch order at, I think it said both orders are at Don Luna's. And one is being delivered in Marion, the other one being delivered all the way to Lake of Egypt, south of town, 16 miles. Alright, anyway, so here I am at Tequila's. I mean, you guys already saw the screenshot, so you knew I'm ignorant, but I didn't know. I didn't know. Man, what's going on today? Well, it is now 7:32. I got a shot for you. It just popped in my mind. It is now 7:32. We are here at Cracker Barrel. That's not as good of a shot as I thought it'd be. We are here at Cracker Barrel picking up this order that's taken us 16 miles away. But as we were pulling up, we got this order here at Logan's. Oh yeah. There we go. Now to Logan's. Now, in case you don't know, in case you're new to the channel, I've talked about it. I was banned from Logan's 2 years ago for filming the bubbles in their jukebox. That's right. I was doing so menacingly. And they told me never to come back. They actually accused me of following around their female workers with my camera, but it was literally stationary on the jukebox. Okay. Anyway, so 2 years ago that happened. I was wearing this same exact jacket. It's probably bad luck. So I'm gonna de-robe, de-jacket. I'm gonna jacket off. No, whoa. I'm gonna take off my coat when I get there and avoid any awkward situations. Now 8:20. We ended up dropping off the Logan's. We ended up dropping off the Cracker Barrel, and on our way to the Cracker Barrel we got a McDonald's order, but we were 7 miles from the Cracker Barrel drop off, and it was saying that we could do the McDonald's in 8 miles. So I don't know where they're getting their math on this, but I don't know. It was telling me to drop off the Cracker Barrel first, then go to McDonald's. But the mileage doesn't make sense unless I went and picked up the McDonald's and then dropped it off and then came and dropped off the Cracker Barrel. But I wasn't going to do all that, so here we are. Well, here we are at Heron McDonald's 30 minutes after receiving our order to begin with. And somehow they kept us waiting here for 5 additional minutes inside because they hadn't finished preparing my food yet. I don't get it, but whatever. It's my last order of the night. Let's get